Okay guys, got an interesting video here. I done one a while back on it when it first happened. Here's an update.
Who pointed a gun at a group of teens in his Hilton Head Island neighborhood has been arrested. WJCL 22 News' Sabrina Lee is on Hilton Head Island with the very latest in the investigation. Two men, former Master Sergeant William P. Squires and Brian Henry Stahlheber, are now behind bars for their involvement in an altercation inside their Hilton Head Island neighborhood that ended with a group of teens being held at gunpoint. Squires isn't the only arrest SLED made in this case. Brian Henry Stahlheber, 47, also a resident of the Squires Gate community, was charged Tuesday morning. He is charged with breach of peace, aggravated in nature, and making a false complaint to law enforcement. According to arrest warrants on September 28th, Stahlheber told Squires he thought a group of teens in the neighborhood had a gun. Warrants state that Stahlheber escalated the situation by approaching the teens on a four-wheeler, an encounter captured by both cell phone video and meta glasses that Stahlheber can be seen wearing. Squires, who was off-duty and in civilian attire at the time, initially approached the teens in his undercover sheriff's vehicle to question them. The teens told him they were just passing through and asked to be left alone. Squires then went to his home and returned wearing his duty vest, badge, and weapon. He then allegedly drew his gun and pointed it at the teens without identifying himself as law enforcement or reporting the incident to dispatch. Stahlheber was also noted for physically restraining one teen and applying, quote, choking pressure. He also falsely told responding deputies that he had seen an extended magazine, which he later admitted was an assumption based on the teens' quote, posturing. No weapons were found on any of the teens. Squires was fired from Beaufort County Sheriff's Office on October 3rd. A lawsuit has been filed against Squires, Beaufort County Sheriff's Office, and several John Does who were involved in the incident on behalf of one of the teens. The case will be prosecuted by the First Circuit Solicitor's Office.
What kind of 250-pound man draws a gun on two children? Who in the world needs a gun on two children? What in the world? Who is interviewing these candidates to be police officers, guys? We know it's bad on the police officer's part, but somebody is hiring these guys. Think about that. Somebody gave this man a job, or those men. This is totally, can you imagine? Can you imagine if that had gone even more south than it did? That man's got a loaded firearm in his hand, and a little, it looks like a 9-year-old pushed him and almost knocked him down. So I understand why he pulled the gun in his thinking, because he's thinking he's about to get whooped. But can you imagine a police officer, a sworn police officer with a gun and a badge, and this kind of conduct? And people, some people doesn't like my channel because I call people out when they act like this. This is not acceptable in no department, with no agency, with no officer. This is not acceptable. Thanks for joining me. Catch you on the next one.